Hi, I'm Fiona, author of 25 Foods Kids Hate and How to Get Them Eating 24. And welcome back to my Video Jug Cooking for Kids series with Net Mums. And I love this. This is my ultimate school run sandwich. Right, you need a crusty loaf, must be round, that's the only bossy thing I'll say. I prefer white for this particular dish, but it's up to you. You need to get a knife, a sharp knife, and we're going to hollow out a lid. So watch what I do, it's very simple, don't get stressed out with it, but you need to make sure that you don't cut into the bottom. So start at the side and keep going round, and you're kind of cutting a little bit down as well as around. It will make sense when you do it. Right, so lift off the lid, and then, and this is quite therapeutic, you're going to basically take out the majority of the bread. And I think this is a great recipe if you're one of these people who likes to cut back on your carbs, or you just prefer something a little bit lighter, then this is a really great dish. And top tip, don't throw this bread out, put it into a freezer bag, put it in the freezer. Next time you're doing like a pasta bake, sprinkle some on top and it'll crisp it up in the oven, it'll be just perfect. So waste not, want not. And when you've done the lid, you're going to go in and do the exact same with the base of the bread as well. Okay, so I've removed most of the doughy bread from the base and the lid. So get a spoon, a teaspoon or a dessert spoon, and smooth down the base so it's as flat as you can get it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take about 3 teaspoons of green pesto and start to bathe our bread. This is actually a traditional French recipe, pain bagnat, bathed bread, and that's literally what we're going to do. It's so good. So, 1, 2, 3, ah, smell of basil. And smooth it down and around. So for the full recipe details, then head straight to the description box. And now we get layering with our meat, cheese and vegetables. So I've got some pre-sliced Gouda here. You could use Edam. I love all those Swiss cheeses. You could use some Gruyere as well. And you can finely slice it yourself if you want to, but I actually find that these pre-sliced packets come into their own for this particular recipe. So just layer up, use about half of what the recipe says for the first layer. Then we're going to move on to some tomatoes and sun-dried tomatoes. Baby leaf spinach, what a great way to get your kids eating fresh spinach. Layer it round. Now you can keep this veggie, but I'm not. I've got some lovely deli ham here. And the thing is as well is that you can actually see that the colours will be amazing once we cut into this. Some mozzarella. I'm going to use all the mozzarella I think here. I've got some sliced black olives. Just sprinkle on. And then I'm going to go back to the beginning and use up what I didn't use up before. And the last job you need to do is to use your other 3 teaspoons of pesto onto the lid. This is quite a big loaf of bread, so I'm going to be quite generous and add 4. So now we put the lid onto this sandwich, and top tip, don't do what I always do and forget which way round it is. I mean, it's quite simple to figure it out, but I think that's about it. So now, this is what you do. You get a clean tea towel and we're going to wrap the bread in the tea towel tightly. Okay. This, by the way, is perfect for picnics, summer picnics, because again, it's all done the night before, so it's totally stress-free. You literally just pull it out on the day of the picnic, or if you have friends over for lunch, it's such a great recipe. Once you've done that, you put it onto a plate. And here's where it gets quite fun, because you know all of those glossy magazines and books that your husband's been whinging at you to throw out? This is what you use them for. You basically put this in the fridge and you load it up with heavy magazines or books. I mean, really quite heavy. I'll show you in a second what I've done with one previously. And you leave it for about 8 hours overnight. I'd say a minimum of 5 hours. And that's it. You literally just leave it to bathe and to compress and to sort of all come together a little bit. I must say, if you like recipes like this and you want more inspiration to get your kids loving their 5 a day, then please do subscribe. It's totally free. Follow us on Twitter at VideoJugFood or find us on Facebook. Okay, so this is going to go in the fridge. Right, so here's one I made earlier, as they say, and before I do the big reveal, because it's a really impressive big reveal, I want to say another big hello to all of our amazing net mamas. Hi guys, and you've been emailing and tweeting and messaging us some great ideas as to how you get your kids eating more of their veg. Hi at Miss Lou Photo. Louise says, let them try everything from babies. My son picked up a raw broccoli and I let him eat it. He loves all fruit and veg. Such a great idea, and this is packed obviously with raw veg such as spinach and tomato, so this is perfect for that. Thanks for that, Lou. Catherine Greaves Hayworth says, I don't have to do anything. My son is a good eater. My hubby, on the other hand, don't even get me started. And on a very similar theme, Andrea Louise Wilson has said, my two will eat most things, but as my hubby is so picky, it's starting to create problems with my 5-year-old trying anything new. What's up with these picky husbands? And actually, this is a big tip of mine, is that if you do have fussy eating kids, get people around them that love their food. It's kind of a case of do as I do, not as I say. Picky husbands, not sure about that. Come on, guys, sort it out. Now, here we go. My ultimate school run sandwich. Picture the scene first of all, sorry, you're busy, it's chaotic, kids are everywhere, it's Monday morning, you don't want to make sandwiches, you don't have to because you made this the night before, so you're feeling all zen. I've wrapped in 2 tea towels. Okay, so here we go. And let's cut into it. The thing with this is to slice it like a cake, it looks really pretty. Sharp knife is needed. All right. Oh. A bit more of a cut. Right, take a look at this. Now, can you see that? Your kids will be the envy of the playground, trust me, and not only does it look great, but it tastes good as well. So there we have it, my ultimate school run sandwich. I hope you enjoy it, and this is lunch for me. So that's it from me, my Video Jug Cooking for Kids series with Net Mums. Really hope you've enjoyed it, and I've given you lots of inspiration and ideas to get your kids into their 5 a day.